Now, the University of Johannesburg is not the only institution dealing with the revolt by students. WITS students have also served the institution with a notice demanding that all students owing 150,000 rand or less be allowed to register for this academic year. Now, let's discuss this further with Vuyiswa Mochochoko, who is the Deputy Secretary of the WITS SRC. Vuyiswa, thank you very much for your time here on eNCA. Just firstly, this issue always raises its head every single year in terms of the missing middle especially. So tell me, what are some of your demands with regards to these students owing 150,000 rand or less?
Good afternoon to you and to all your viewers and progressive forces of the left. So as the SRC, we have had different students with these issues come to us for assistance. And these students are all academically deserving to be part of the institution. So as a way forward, we had attempted to raise funds which are not adequate or which are not all fitting for each and every student within the institution.
Have you spoken to the Vice Chancellor, for instance, of the institution? Have you had meetings about what you are proposing?
We have had different engagements with different stakeholders in attempting to assist students. And the ground called for students. Students mobilized themselves. They had been sleeping on campus. They had been sleeping in libraries, and students were just tired of this. And all of these students, you find that they're not registered. So it's a bit of a predicament we're all in.
If your demands are not met, especially looking at the fact that it's not only WITS University that is complaining about this, are we going to see in the near future students mobilizing each other and together, no matter which institution you're from, to see some of the protests that we've seen from universities in previous years?
That's on students. If students aren't happy, then students will definitely go out to seek assistance, of which they're currently being denied as they started protesting now on campus.
And tell me about, this missing middle. Are most of the students in this bracket that you're talking about owing 150,000 rand or less part of the missing middle that government itself found were being forgotten?
Definitely. So we have enough students who are unable to live in accommodations within the institution, as there has been a cap of 45,000 rand. And when you look into our institution, to be precise, it's very expensive for students to live there. So they have been excluded by these governmental and these different entities. So we are also facing an accommodation crisis within our institution because of the 45,000 rand cap. And also we have international students who are also required to pay 75% of their upfront fees. So it's different students from different backgrounds who are allowed into the institution in anticipation that they will be academically deserving, but we face these constraints on a daily basis. So students woke up and decided that they'll lobby each other and sit and sleep in libraries and ask the university to assist them in that regard.
Tell me, how many students are we talking about, the ones who owe that 150,000 down?
It's over 10,000 students. It's a lot of students who have been financially excluded.
Sure. All right, Vuyiswa, we'll speak to you. You'll let us know if there is any decision to mobilize and protest and, to take this matter forward. But before I let you go, have you gotten any response from the institution when you asked them to help these students? Have they not responded on whether or not they will assist?
We have tried different avenues, and we are willing to look into other engagements that will definitely assist students.
Okay, all right. But the university hasn't responded to you yet?
No, we are currently in the process of attempting to.
All right. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us here on eNCA. Vuyiswa Mochochoko. She's the Deputy Secretary of the WITS SRC.